doing this beautiful Saturday morning. You can tell it's bright outside. You can tell by that sun beaming down over here how bright it is outside. It's gorgeous as hell outside. It's just beautiful outside, for real. It is beautiful outside. I know some of y'all are probably still effed up, whatnot, drinking, had drinking, whatever y'all was doing Friday night. I know some of y'all probably hangover, like, hey, but still, hey, it's beautiful Saturday morning. Hey, let's jump into it. Hey, there was some basketball games yesterday. Some that was meaningless, some that was meaningful, basically. We're like going down towards the end, basically, of the NBA season. Just maybe, hey, there's just like a couple of games left, basically left in the NBA season. Basically, the NBA season ends basically on Sunday, with Sunday being the last day, basically. But hey, let's jump into it. Hey, my Knicks played last night, even though it was basically like a meaningless game for my Knicks because hey, we secured the play. We secured the playoff spot. We have that playoff spot. We're facing Cavs in the first round. We all know that, but hey, this is like a meaningless game basically. Hey, and Knicks end up losing to the Pelicans 105 to 113. But so for the Knicks, it didn't really mean too much. But for the Pelicans, it does. That win 1-9 depends on what happens later on today. Basically, that night, it helps them move up at least a little bit in the playing tournament. That's about it, basically. Yeah, the Pistons beat the Pacers 122 to 115. You had the Heat lose to the Wizards 114 to 108. And the Heat kind of needed that win because if they would have won that win, it depends upon what happens in the next game. The Heat could have made it out of the play-in and made it to the sixth spot, which I know the Heat did not. Which the Heat wants to be out of the play-in, but they lost to the Wizards. But hey, I don't blame the Wizards. But even though they ain't making the playoffs at all or the play-in tournament, they just want to play. They just want to be spoilers, basically. When also end the season on a good note, which I don't blame the Wizards. I really don't. Wizards are basically a good basketball team, but what hurt them is they had a lot of injuries this year. They really did. They're a good basketball team, just that they had a lot of injuries this year. You had the Rockets beat the Hornets 112 to 109. Again, meaningless. You had the 76ers beat the Hawks 136 to 131, basically, in overtime. And hey, here's the thing though. A lot of the 76ers star players wasn't playing. No Embiid, no Harden. A lot of the starting players wasn't playing. You had basically some of the bench players playing, and they still beat the Hawks. That's sad. That's sad for Atlanta. But so far the way it's looking like, it's going to be Hawks in Atlanta. It's going to be Hawks, basically in Miami, in a play-in. In a play when the play tournament starts. And me personally, I see Miami beating Atlanta. I really do. I really do see Miami beating Atlanta. I really do. I don't see Atlanta coming out of the play-in. I really don't. That's my personal opinion. That's if everything stays if everything stays the way they are, basically, whatnot. We won't know basically until what? After Sunday. I'm saying for real. You had the Celtics beat the Raptors 121 to 102. You had the Nets beat the Magic 101-84. That's good. When not the Nets secure basically whatnot that sixth spot basically whatnot. But I'll say this though. I said yesterday whether it's going to be either Miami or the Nets. Neither one of them is not beating 76ers. I don't care. I don't care if it's the Nets. I don't care if it's Miami. Neither one of us is beating Philly. Neither one of us beating Philly. But I would say this though: if it was Miami, it would at least gone to maybe, let's say for instance, 6 games, maybe 6 games. It would have been more of a challenge for Miami if we were trying for Philly if it was Miami. But so far the way it's looking, since it's not going to be in Miami, it's going to be the Nets. It's going to be a sweep. Philly will sweep Brooklyn. That's I'll put money on that. I'll put money on that, Gary. Games you can rest Joel Embiid whatnot and get ready for next round for real. Which most likely it's going to be Milwaukee. Probably going to be in Milwaukee. Probably. I'm being real here. Probably going to be in Milwaukee for real. I'm being honest. Hey, you got the Grizzlies beat the Bucks 137-114. Bulls end up beating Dallas 115-112. This was a game that Dallas needed to win. But here's the messed up part. Luka basically whatnot sat out half the game. Yeah. Here's the mess up about that game, basically whatnot. Here's the mess up about that game. Luka didn't play all that game. The second half, he sat out. And he asked basically whatnot, and here's the mess up part. They asked basically, Jason Kidd was sitting down, Luka, your call. He was like, you're gonna ask my bosses. Every question he asked him about Luka, why was Luka playing second half? He kept saying, you gotta ask my bosses. 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 That's my bosses. That's basically what he said. And wait, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You could tell basically whatnot, he was pissed. But he just sat down and said, just like this, ask my bosses. Ask my bosses. Ask my bosses. Just like that. He gave basically the political straight answer. You could tell he did. I want to sit Luka. He wanted to fight and try to make the playoffs, but for some unknown reason, Mark Cuban and the rest of the front office didn't want to. And there was hope, and he just basically just took the political answer with us. That way the blame won't be totally on him. He just said, ask my bosses. Ask my bosses. Ask my bosses. Which is kind of effed up. Which also tends to ask, all you gotta ask, does Jason Kidd have full control of that basketball team? Or does Mark Cuban does? Or is Mark Cuban basically kind of like Jerry Jones basically? You know how Jerry Jones does basically with the Cowboys? Does Mark Cuban does that with the Dallas Mavericks? Is Jason Kidd actually allowed to fully coach that team the way he fully wants to? That's the question that's the question you gotta ask. I'm being honest. Because they could have won that game last night. There was time point in that game where it was up, but it was up. It was winning. They was winning. When in the game with the public guys, I was checking on the game. They was winning. I'm like, okay, bet. Next, you know what? I'm turning on like, what? Why did you tell him to pull Luka in the second half? You could have won that game and probably even made the playoffs. I don't know what the hell Mark Cuban is thinking. I really don't know. But you could tell Jason Kidd was pissed. He didn't want to say anything. He just gave the political answer. Talk to my bosses. And I don't blame him. I'll do the same thing. You know what? Talk to my bosses. Talk to my bosses. Talk to my bosses. Talk to my bosses. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I really don't blame him. For real. That's messed up. That's totally messed up. That's totally messed up, man. For real, freaking Mark Cuban, man. You wrong, Mark Cuban. You wrong. You wrong, Mark Cuban. You wrong. For real. I mean, yeah, the Warriors beat the Kings 119-97. The Lakers beat the Suns 121-107. But that game, I mean, here's the thing. That game, Lakers had all their players playing, but the Suns, no Kevin Durant, no Chris Paul, mainly all their stars. Wait, or something like, you know what? Y'all sit down and chill. And the Lakers were struggling. There'll be turnovers. Oh my God, they was giving up stupid turnovers. The turnovers Lakers gave up in that game, which is sad. I mean, Turnovers where basically you could have corrected if you would have corrected basically in practice, basically practice type turnovers. I mean, what the hell? I'm looking at these passes. What the hell are you doing that? What the hell you doing that? What the hell you doing that? The Lakers in that game had 15 turnovers in that game. 15 turnovers. 15 turnovers, more than half of them turned into points. It was sad. You couldn't do basic passes in that damn game. In that game. The Lakers didn't start to get hot basically till the second half. Basically, till the second half of the third quarter, basically where they started to pull away. They started in the third quarter one again. You started playing lazy and Suns is coming back. But in the fourth quarter, you got hot and then they started pulling away. I like the Lakers, but I really do. Lakers ended up beating the Suns 121 to 107. And you were struggling with the Suns, but you struggled against the Suns, and the Suns didn't have all their stars playing. They really did. They sat damn near all the stars. I'm being real with you. They really did. They really did. And I'm over here looking like, damn. And the way things looking right now, Lakers may get out of the play-in. Yes, they will. But you're going to get beat in the first round because of the way. Why? One, because of the way they've been playing. Because of the way the Lakers are playing. I'll be honest with you. If they don't find somehow to correct, basically these errors, to correct the errors, basically, you're going to get beat. You're going to get beat when you got that playing. I'm fully confident the Lakers will get out of the play-in. They will get out of that play-in. Yes, they will. But where are they going to face when they get out of that play-in? They're going to lose. They're really going to lose. They're really going to lose. They really are going to lose. I'll be honest with you. They really are. They really, really are. And also, man, a lot of this is somewhat Lakers' fault. I will say this, though. The second half Lakers squad is better than the first half Lakers squad. It's amazing, again, which sucks. Not televised, basically. You got basically if you have NBA League Pass, you should be able to watch these games. At 3:30, you got Nuggets and Jazz. At 4 o'clock, you got Trailblazers and Clippers. And the Clippers need to win this game. They really do. Since the Lakers won last night, the Clippers need to beat the Trailblazers tonight. They really do. Because if they don't, man, hey, things can happen. And then at 4 o'clock, you got Timberwolves and Spurs. All these games basically are not going to be nationally televised, which sucks. It really does. It really does, basically, and it really does. It really does suck. Basically, I know some people will say, some people wouldn't mind watching any of these games, but they're not televised. Again, unless you have NBA League Pass, you won't be able to watch these games, which is not fair. That's just my personal opinion, which is not really fair. It really isn't. Hey, there was some baseball. Hey, there was a baseball game yesterday. Make sure you get the Mets beat the Marlins 9-3. That's what's up. Then you had the Yankees lose to the Orioles 7-6. Yes. I know it's early, but I like when the Yankees lose. I really do like when the Yankees lose. I'm sorry. I hate the Yankees. I really do. I like when the Yankees lose. I really do. You had the Cubs beat the Rangers 2-0. Wow. You had the Phillies beat the Reds 5-2. You had basically the Mariners beat Cleveland 5-3. You had the Twins beat the Astros 3-2. You got the Pirates destroy the White Sox 13-9. Whew. Hey, ever since the Pirates got McCutcheon's back, the Pirates been good. The Pirates have been good. Right now, the Pirates are 5-2. Again, it's early, but still, the Pirates are looking good. For real, they really are looking good. You had Kansas City beat the Giants 3-1. Oh, they got revenge for the horrible butt whooping. You got the Rays beat the A's 9-5. Yo, the Rays are undefeated. They 7-0. Tampa 7-0, and they still undefeated. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. You got the Braves beat the Braves lose to the Padres 5-4. The Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-0. Hey, Brewers are 6-1. Hey, I keep telling people, man, don't sleep on the Brewers. They're getting better each year. Brewers are looking good, man. Brewers are looking good. You had the Nationals beat the Rockies 10-5. You had the Blue Jays beat the Angels 4-3, and the Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers 6-3. Wow, Dodgers actually lose a game. About time. Shit. Hey, there are some baseball games. There are some baseball games today. Whatnot. You got Marlins, Mets, whatnot at 4:10. That's gonna be a SN. That should be on SNY network and not on Apple TV for real. Also, those of you who have Fox Sports One, Fox Sports One, you should be able to watch the Rangers Cubs game at 4:05. You should be able to watch that game at 4:05, basically. At 4:05, basically. Those are games basically that you should be able to watch. Basically, only game that's naturally televised. That's if people have Fox Sports One. Is basically that Cubs Rangers game. The Cubs Rangers game. I guess majority everybody in this country has Fox Sports One. Majority everybody does. Trust me, I didn't even know I have Fox Sports One until I was flipping one day, just aimlessly doing this. I was like, oh snap, I got Fox Sports One. Oh, bet. Trust me, you don't even know you have it until you just start flipping channels. For real, honestly, I guess it's considered basically one of those basic channels, basically basic sports channels. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know I had it until I started flipping. I was like, oh snap, bet, for real. Also, put your gears. Also, basically, I want to talk about basically. I should bring this up while I'm in NBA. A lot of NBA players don't like that 65 game minimum whatnot for the awards. A lot of them don't like it. A lot of them don't. Yeah, Draymond Green, Draymond Green talked about he hated it. It didn't really catch that much clout. It didn't really catch that much attention because again, it's Draymond Green. He complains about everything. But when you have Kevin Durant came out and complained about that 65 game minimum, now it's kind of reaching like, yo, these NBA players really don't like it. Yes, Kevin Durant talked about it. He said he don't like it. But guess what? It's here to stay. I know I feel Kevin Durant because he's one of those players that does play all 81 games when he's healthy. He gets hurt. That's why he's not in some things that he's outlined because he gets hurt, which everybody's like, cool. But it's not him. It's these other players basically that basically say, you know what, I don't feel like playing, so I'm just gonna chill. It's not. And I really do feel Kevin Durant. But hey, that's what the union basically agreed upon. That's what it's there. The players are going to have to deal with it, and they're really going to have to deal with it. They're really going to have to deal with it, basically, and a lot of NBA players don't want to deal with it. Hey, it just sucks, but hey. That's what y'all get. Basically get say, you know what? Oh, I want to relax and chill day. I want to feel like playing. I just want to relax and chill. Hey, that's what y'all get. That's what y'all get. For real. Also, I'll switching gears here. The wrestling. SmackDown was good last night. No Vince McMahon, thank God. Thank God. The report said Vince McMahon did have nothing to do with SmackDown last night. That's a damn good thing. Announcement, but he waited till after that first hour to come up and make an announcement. Basically, he did talk about the draft and everything. How the draft is coming up soon. Which was kind of good. Basically, he talked about that. He talked about that basically. Also, a person that was absent basically from SmackDown, and they say he was pulled because there was uncertainty right now, is Drew McIntyre, which I think is kind of messed up. Drew McIntyre was pulled from SmackDown basically. I guess they basically fear because his contract ends end of the year. And right now, you don't know whether he's gonna stay with WWE or he's gonna go to AEW. That's still like up in the air. No one knows. No one really knows for real. But hey, if you missed SmackDown last night, check it out. Trust me, check it out. Trust me, ain't nothing really going on today, really. So watch. Perfect day to watch SmackDown on Hulu. Perfect day to watch SmackDown on Hulu. For real, it really is. Check it out on Hulu. Trust me, you will be entertained. Trust me, SmackDown was good last night. It really was good. It really was good. It really was. But the thing is, basically, I hope WWE can keep. Hopefully, basically, they can keep Drew McIntyre. They hopefully that Unger who played in that Unger who played a serial killer in Colombiana. Her, yeah. But this one, this one's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. I can't wait. It comes out in August, basically. Trust me, you are going to want to watch. You got Disney Plus, keep Disney Plus. Ahsoka is good. Trust me, it's gonna be the bomb. It really is. And also for those of you who are looking for, also I'm sorry, that's the way it is, man. I wait till 2024 for the Andor series. Basically, hey, Andor wasn't that bad. It was more like spy stuff, and less Star Wars stuff. Basically, that's basically what it is. Basically, basically what Andor does is it's supposed to lead up to Rogue One. Basically, that's what it does. I think Ahsoka probably leads up to maybe Force Awakens. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, but I can't be too sure. Basically, until it comes out. Basically, until it comes out one night, because by watching the trailer, she's reporting to the New Republic. She's like, something's coming back. She's coming back. The Empire's coming back. It's coming back. I'm like, wait, It's looking like basically it's supposed to look like it's leading up to me Force Awakens. Don't quote me on this. I don't know. Basically, when up, I'll find out when you find out when it comes out. Basically, but it does look like it's going to be good for real. It really does. Look like it's going to be good for real.